an add and subtract, two-player, battle card game. Welcome to Loot of the Guardians. The Vindictive Belt. Always having her head in a book, studying everything about the smoke element, thus becoming antisocial, Belle would look around and see all the other students talking, dating, and more importantly, laughing. Belle promised herself that by discovering a way to transform into smoke through an excessive use of studying, Belle would have fulfilled her dream. Then she would have time for friends and life, but until then Belle diligently dedicated all her time in order to achieve this staggering goal. It was the start of a new semester and her first class began with a tutor called Mr. Fogg. This was a name that he gave himself to add a little spice to the nature of the class. It made the students laugh and created a comforting atmosphere. He made it perfectly clear at the start and end of every class not to practice the smoke element without the presence of an experienced someone. Halfway through the term and feeling very adventurous and daring, Belle decided she would attempt the smoked transformation at her home one late evening when her parents were gone. The transformation recipe consisted of an item of hers that she loved, however it couldn't be an item given to her, yet something she didn't want to part with. The item must also retain a memory of joy. Quickly becoming aware, she was in two minds about every item in her room and home. Belle loved everything and didn't want to part with anything, noticing also that she had experienced very little laughs with anyone. Second-guessing about going through with the transformation, Belle saw how amazing she was at this subject, and thus assuming nothing could go wrong, and decided to take a chance. At random and with a lot of tenacity, Belle grabbed one of her belts, forgetting it was given to her as a present. However, not only picking the wrong item, she was also in two minds, and with no joyful memories, Belle transformed into smoke and trapped herself within the belt. Her parents moved away and Belle's belt along with all her belongings were discarded, only for a little boy thief to pick it up a few years later. Handy with his hands and with a bright mind, the boy constructed a device to activate the belt and transform the wielder into smoke. Grimly, this left Belle being a slave to her new master, and with a kid's perspective to have fun, he saw it as having a new toy, thus discarding the feelings of the being inside that he now controlled at the click of a button for his own benefit. Vindictive Belt.